Alright, good morning everybody. It is Monday morning, September 21st. So Friday I lost power, so I wasn't able to trade on Friday. And of course, there would have been some great trades on Friday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take advantage of them because I lost power. So that's how it goes on last Friday. But now here we are Monday at 9:25. So this new account balance is $507.18. So once it goes below 500, I can't day trade. Or not day trade, I'm sorry, I just can't use leverage. So I don't know what that means. Is that the starting balance of the day I can't use leverage? Or does it just mean as soon as it clicks under there, I can't use leverage? And then what happens if I get into a trade that goes down before it goes up? A lot of things we're going to answer together today. So hopefully we get some trade opportunities on the board. We can take those trades and hopefully this account just goes up and we don't get the dip down. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Does this account blow up today and we gotta add a little funds back in so we can continue, or what happens here? So we're about to find out. Overall markets today are starting off a little bit on the rough side. It looks like futures is down quite a bit overnight, and then just looking at the markets in general today, it seems to be everything is starting the day down. So it's like just across the board sell-off. Gold, everything is on its way down today. I think corn is the only thing that looks like it wants to go up right now. So yeah, we'll see what this means for today. It could be a crazy day. All right, traders, so we had a switch in this algorithm. I was waiting for this retracement to about half. I got a little greedy and didn't buy it yet, but we'll see, because my stop is right here. See, there it goes. So now it's coming to the stop right now. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade now. Oops. Okay, so we are in this trade long right here, somewhere right in here. Put the marker on the chart. So now my stop will be at the bottom of that candle. Yeah, there it goes. I figured it might retrace the whole thing. So 145.83. Half for the whole thing. A lot of times tower candles, a lot of times they retrace, and when your stop is in the middle of retracement, you get stopped out. So that's why I wanted to wait, and then I'm going to put my stop here, and then we'll look at our targets. Okay, so this is the retracement I'm expecting. That's why I waited to get in, but if this keeps going, then I'll get stopped out here, and then yeah, we'll be off to the next trade, see what happens. Alright, so I don't have my stop in, so that's great. Let's get that going. Let's mark it out of this thing. Actually, we got 40 seconds left. Another massive tower candle, so I'm going to give this a second actually. Since I didn't have my stop in and I'm still in this trade, and it's bouncing off of the low of day, pre-market. Alright, so let's put a stop in though. Stop, market. Just going to go in at the low of this candle, 40.15. Way beyond my risk reward here. Way beyond. But the good thing is I did wait. I just didn't wait long enough. Alright, 140.15. I'm long, so I'm going to sell. Alright, so if it comes below this candle, we'll get out. And then we'll see what that does to our account. Like right now I'm down $50 basically, so we'll be at like the 460 range, so we'll see what happens. Just opening up the trade log so I can put this in there. Okay, so we're approaching 50% retracement of this giant red tower candle. So we'll see here, does it keep on going and retest the top, or is this the rollover point? That's the question, so we're going to find out here in a minute. Alright, so we're past the 50% marker, so the next spot would be the top of that candle. So we'll see if it can breach that and move on up to our first target up there, 149.05. Alright, so because this is basically a dead trade, as soon as this gets me into some profit, so I don't blow up my account today with only being able to lose $7, I'm going to go ahead and start trailing a stop into those profits. That's probably going to be where it approaches the top of this tower candle, which could be the next rollover point if it's going to roll over. So we'll start trailing a stop somewhere in there, and then we'll see what this thing does. All right, so up here you can see the unrealized. So that needs to be like $10 roughly. And then we'll be looking at, well, commissions. I'm not sure if this is calculating commissions. I forgot. It's been a while since I had my numbers up here because I don't like to look at it. I think it's kryptonite for traders. So say it's $8. So this would need to be like $20, and then I can start trailing my stop. So once it's $20, I'll look at see what that number is, or hits the top of this. So right now we are at 146.80 roughly is what I'm going to look at moving my stop to. 146.8. Alright, so yeah, we'll look at 146.80, and then we'll look at an exit right there. So see if we can get a little move above 146.80. Hopefully this isn't the top. Got a pretty big spread here that we have to deal with, so this actually has to be pretty deep into this for 146.80 to trigger, because that spread's kind of big. Alright, come on, let's do it. 64. So looking at the bid, because that's what we're getting out on. Alright, there we go. Clear. And then sell. So I got my stop in for 146.80. If it backs up to that, then we'll be good to go. Ideally it's 147.20 here, but we'll take 80 if that's what we get. At 147.20, I'm pretty confident this will be a green trade after commissions. Come on, let's go straight up, straight up. You just opened up, you got plenty of room. Break over that high of day and this thing could take off. Fail and it could crash all the way back down. Alright, so we got saved by the bell on this one, right? I didn't have my stop in, it came through, so I put my stop here at low of day, 147.20. Yeah, that's where we want to be, 147.20. So I'm going to go ahead and clear, and then sell. Alright, so we get out at 147.20. I basically break even on the day, plus a couple bucks. Okay, we should get out right there. Yep, we're out. And alright, so realized, looks like we're going to have 16.12. So $16.12. Awesome. So we turned a red trade into a green trade, and the count is still alive. It's still going. So for those of you who may have missed my first video, this is day 2 of what I'm doing. So basically all in all the time. I'm throwing out some risk management. Basically I'm doing risk management through strategy instead of through pennies per share. Normally what I do and what I teach is that I'm risking an even number, for every trade, and I'm going off of a scaling ladder and so forth. All that information is over at 2020daytrader.com, and it's free over there. That's in my day trading course, because that's what we're doing, day trading right now. So basically, normally I would pick, every trade would be worth $50, let's say. So I would risk 50 to make 50 or more. Sometimes I would get 100. Sometimes my reward would be 2 or 3 times my risk. But basically I would have that across the board. So it didn't matter if the stock moved 50 cents or $1, I'm still only making that $50 because I priced out my share size based on that. And then that gets plugged into a scaling ladder so that I can properly scale my account to make more money while managing risk. And even in my aggressive scaling ladder, there's a bunch of stuff that goes into that helps manage and preserve the account, which I'm not following those rules either right now. Trying a little experiment. So I drew the account down to like $650 because next week I got platform fees coming out. So I wanted the account to be able to survive through platform fees. And I'm just doing an experiment on all in, all the time, and see if I can take this from 500-ish, 600 to 5,000 and then start again and see how many times I can do that. Or how long does this account survive? Does it only last a week? And if it only lasts a week, great. It's really not about the account growing. It's my goal is how long will it take to blow up this account. I want to see that. That's the goal, by going all in all the time. And if I don't blow up the account and it becomes successful, then that's a bonus. And by going in with a goal of, blowing up the account, it takes a lot of the stress off the trading. So I could do this in the sim, but then all my YouTube content would be in this sim, and I just didn't want it to be in the sim. So, and plus sometimes the sim isn't as accurate as it would be if I was live trading, because of slippage sometimes you can avoid and all that. So I want to do it live. So we're doing it with real money and live. And yeah, it's either gonna show me that what I've been thinking all these years of starting a small account is right, of having that risk management plan, or it's going to show me that it's been holding me back. So we're going to find this out together here on this channel, and we'll see what ends up happening. So I took an accidental trade on my first day. I was like, all right, I got one, I'm jumping in. I was excited, and I wasn't supposed to be in that yet because the algorithm has to switch, and then it gives me my targets, and I got to get permission. And I didn't have permission, and I jumped into that trade, and when you don't have permission, it usually doesn't go well. So by the time I noticed it was too late. So we drew the account down from $650 to $507 in that one trade. And that was on Thursday. And Friday I couldn't trade, and there was some good winners. I would have been already back in the green, and then some. But so it goes. And then today we start the day up like this. So I'm happy to be lucky, and we're still holding on. So we'll see if another trade sets up for today, and we can start growing this account. I only got 5 days to make more than $100 so I can pay for account fees and keep this account alive. So I gotta have a pretty epic week percentage wise in order to not get blown up next week when account fees come out. So we'll see. Alright, so with my day trading strategy, I have my portfolio set up to only trade until 12 o'clock. So all my stocks have been vetted to trade till 12, not after 12. And my day trading strategy with my gap trading strategy is only till 11:30. So right now we're clicking 12 o'clock. So I am done for the day. So that's my work day, 9:30 to 12 for trading, because I vetted my stocks for that window. If I needed a smaller window, I only wanted to trade from 9:30 to 11 or whatever it is, then I could do that as well. And then or if I'm only going to trade from 2 to 4. Or whatever my trade window is, I vet my stocks for that trade window, and then see what my success rate is, my trade frequency, all that stuff, make sure it fits my trading plan, and then I can trade it. So, and again, I just trade the same stocks. I have my list. I don't have to search for stocks every day, other than my gap trades. Those are a search every morning, quick search. So that's going to do it for today. I'm going to shut it down. If you're interested in learning more about the simple switch algorithm for day trading, swing trading, or the futures market, you can head over to 2020daytrader.com and get more information. All my classes are free over there. For my futures, my swing, and my day trading classes are free. And if the strategy works for you, and that's including everything, my risk management classes, all that stuff, everything in there is free. So, and if it works for you, because then you could purchase the algorithm. Everybody's different, and I think trading, if you don't trade something that fits you, you could take a winning strategy and a winning plan and be a loser. So I think it needs to fit you. So at 2020 Day Trader, I made it possible for you to go through the whole course, see if it fits you, and then just buy the algorithm and start trading. So check it out, 2020daytrader.com. See you tomorrow.